Alright. Hi everyone, how's it going? Cam, I hope you're able to have the energy to clean, because that is tough to do back to back.
Oh boy, this is a quiet stream. Okay.
So, like I was saying, I have 3 cherries I'm really scared of. I got onion delivery, I got fist hell, I got star Waspir. I guess it probably makes the most sense to just put in the hours for Star Waspir now.
Did I just put it in co-working instead of art? Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, maybe. Because I guess you are kind of...
It still is co-working.
You're co-working, you're just doing art by co-working. Yeah, I helped my mom move Friday night, and my arms are still not happy with me. Which I guess is a sign I should probably work out my arms more.
Hi,
But
thank you. How are you doing?
yes, Bun is also live, and she's doing really cool art right now, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's physical art, too.
Which purple do you think I should use with this? This one I would lighten up a tiny bit.
I kind of like the one on the left.
The dark one?
Yeah.
Should I lighten it or no?
I think you don't really have a light or a dark color on there already, so it might actually work well as is.
Okay.
Also, I feel like I rely on audio cues in Star Waspir more than any other game in UFO 50, but it's because I need all the help I can get in this game. There's like a very slight sound difference when you're picking up power-ups in the wrong order versus the right order, and I basically just need to keep hearing that correct sound to be able to do fine.
Did it really need to get louder?
I don't think it did, but... You should probably just mute this, I guess, until this thing's done. Alright, they're at least finally farther away, so...
For being too loud. Maybe it was when I started doing construction really loud next door in the morning.
Okay, so... my new strat, as of yesterday, for anyone who wasn't here for my 1-star Waspir run, is I am just grinding score for the first, like, wave and a half now. I will then try to just get drones up for wave 2, or wave 3, and then we kind of just hope for the best from there. Which unfortunately means I have to start doing waves 1 and 2 pretty much perfectly. But, like, also, quite frankly, I need the lives to be able to get through waves 3, 4, and 5. Ideally, just so I can damage boost on the bosses, but also just to get through the game. But the point system in this game is, like, actually somewhat rewarding for extra lives once you get a multiplier up and can sustain it for a minute. But it is only at that point that it actually becomes, like, worth it to get points.
This is beautiful, thank you.
But, like, I grinded nothing but points yesterday.
Okay, so you've been
and we had, like, 4 lives, I think, by the start of wave 3 getting hard.
Oh, Vex, I missed what you said. You're well.
And still lost all 4 lives in wave 3, because wave 3 just fucking sucks, but, like, we had the 4 lives, and I think that's, like, my most realistic path to get through.
Like, she's run down the little steps of her porch to us before, but she's, like, ran next door.
Yeah, y'all, Captain the Kitty ran, like, a full, like, half a block to see us today.
Like, she saw us and was like, oh, thank God, and just ran up to us.
And she had some shit to say to catch us up. It had been a while, she knew it, we knew it.
Check the pets channel on Discord.
Yes, it's in both of our Discords. A rare double cross post of animal content. Okay, didn't mean to grab that G, but I guess we are just dying. So, for those that don't know what Star Waspir is, I should probably just pin this at least while I'm playing Star Waspir. Go get EGG to increase multiplier through and wave to get GG.
Wait, so it's not just Arizona that doesn't do daylight savings, it's MST in general?
Missiles for wave 3. Question mark. Guess that is my current strategy, and makes more sense to just pin it rather than keep saying it out loud. And for those that don't know, anytime I misspell things in this game, my combo breaks. So I gotta be very careful. At this point, I barely see the enemies a lot of the time, and I am just trying to focus on the winners. I got greedy there. I shouldn't just let those move out. Whenever I do get the Cherry and Star Waspir, by the way, this one will feel incredibly fucking deserved, because I went into Star Waspir very, very, very bad at shmups. And, like, I'm not great at shmups now, but I can definitely say that I am much better than when I first started. And can at least, like, see what I need to be doing. Also, we've had, like, over 15 hours, I want to say, in this game, so a lot of that is just rote memorization at this point. But even with all of that, memorizing a path through wave 3 is just so hard. And getting multiplier back on wave 4 is actually, like, sneakily difficult too. I don't I think if I do my point grinding, I won't even really need to focus on score in waves 4 and 5 because the boss bonus I think will be enough. But in order to do that, I have to get to the point where I have like 200k score going into wave 4. Which is easier said than done. These big lines of guys are very important for the multiplier, so if I break chain in here and all, I'll reset too. The only good thing about spelling in this game is the way the enemy tiles spawn in. It's always EGG, EGG, EGG. So if you just collect everything as it comes to you, you'll just keep increasing multiplier. The problem is when you start like mix and matching stuff, like once I gotta get the G's and stuff, and dodge G's entirely, that's when it starts to get very easily to misspell stuff.
I'm like, no, we don't want to think of it as there's still half of the water to drink. We want to think of it as we already drink.
I was just about to say I don't know how I made it through there, and then I jumped into the back half of that. That's okay. I never actually played Toho. I had a lot of friends that were really into it, but I never got into it. I like the soundtrack for it, though. Or the soundtracks for it, I guess. The one nice thing that Star Waspir does have going for it compared to some of the other shmups in this collection is that every single enemy in this game tracks where you're at, which when you're like learning the game is really, really fucking annoying because it just feels like you're constantly getting shot at because you are. But when you're like more experienced in the game and can actually like manipulate like bullet patterns and stuff, it feels pretty good. This game, when you get the flow down, feels incredible. It's just getting that flow is really, really hard. The G first. That's interesting.
Multiple leaf blowers are done, but it still smells like them in here.
Yeah, because the fans need to cycle that air out of the house, and they're at least trying to, but... It's like not the end of the world, because having a drone can help kill some of these guys fast, but then you just have to be careful about actual spelling. Because stuff starts to fire out not in alphabetical order like this, based on how the guys are actually dying. God damn it! I thought I let go of fire, so I was gonna move faster and grab that G first before I grabbed the E, and then I just didn't move. I was not sure what I was doing in that life. Hell yeah. New score PB on Wave 1 feels good. No! God damn it. What? What hit me? Okay. I mean, I'll get the wave 3 practice in, but I don't think this is going anywhere. Back. I'm letting way too many of these red guys up. Okay, I need a bomb for the start of wave 3, I think.
Hey, what how's it going? The Waspir finally sprouted. I thought they did days.
I really wish that Wave 3 was only 2 of those green guys, not 4 of them. That's not a bad warm-up run. Even getting to the second wave of green guys is pretty good. Okay, so thinking this through, I'm not really using the bombs for red right now to the best of my ability. Because I could be collecting E's to get bombs that clear out shit like way faster. And I see the advantage that that would have in Wave 3 especially, being able to just clear out shit, especially those like big asteroids that take fucking forever to kill. Gray Ship is kind of more of like a high rolly, if I stay alive everything goes great kind of thing. Because the drones for this would just like directly target in on shit and just like will fire directly in front of it. But I think I almost kind of like the missiles more now that I've gotten used to these. Yellow Ship I have not used in so long that I don't even like remember what it is. Which is really funny because it's the one that I used for like most of my cherry or my gold grind until I eventually switched over to Gray Ship and got it. But Gray Ship has like more defensive stuff, and I think to make sure that I'm high score grinding, I gotta stay with the offensive option here. It's relieving to me that even as someone who like grew up with Toho, that this still looks hard, because this feels hard, but like it's sometimes hard to tell if it's hard just because I'm not great at shmups or not. Luckily I've played enough UFO 50 Bingo to know that everyone is terrified of Star Waspir Wave 3, like even the like very top level players would rather not play that if they don't have to. I just didn't even move out of the way that much. Yeah, I think the intense investment that I need to have to even make it to Wave 3 does make Wave 3 a lot harder. Because I feel like anytime I do Wave 3 with True Blue, and I have like no stakes in the game, like getting to Wave 3 is obviously not that difficult. And then even like being in Wave 3 is pretty chill, because you don't have to really worry about it as much. That was a terrible first wave. What? That's better. I think I need to remember that the spray shot for red is actually pretty powerful, even if it's just hard to hit. Especially in these opening sequences where I'm not needing to aim at all, and I'm kind of just looking for spread damage. Yeah, I guess a lot of the shmups in UFO 50 are pretty fast-paced, honestly. I feel like the slowest paced one is probably Caramel Caramel, and that one's still very hard. Although we got that cherry a lot faster than I thought we were going to.
Oh, this is a pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's like, you can kind of see through that purple, so I had to put a tiny bit of white into it. Get back over it, but I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it's really dark, I just put a tiny bit of white. But thank you. Thank you for telling me to keep it dark.
Of course.
I'm definitely one to go for like light or bright colors.
It's contrasty.
It's like everything about this painting is not the normal choice I would make, and I love it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's contrasty.
Small by far. Illinois, nice. I'll take the passion.
I thought I was free of that. I needed to do one more
That's
dip out.
awesome. Especially when you thought they didn't take.
We are getting really good at the little, like, micro adjustments. I wonder, like, I'm not going to do it at this point, but I wonder how much more accurate I could be in this game if I did play it on keyboard and could just do little, like, taps to move around. No, I just missed a letter. God damn it, that was so good too. Okay. Spray shot's definitely the way to go though, because I had an 8x going out of this first wave of dudes, and I don't think I've ever had that many. Oh god. That was just like a big mess of letters that all exploded at the same time, and I could not parse how to get through that. I didn't even see that bullet. I was not expecting that bullet to go up to me right then. Yeah, that bullet kind of like drifted farther to the right than I expected it to.
Do the whole thing.
Alright, already adopted that stuff.
Left rotation into it because I'm gonna have to taper the gabapentin more, and I think increase the dopamine. Like I don't want to have to do it on screen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I know Wednesday is my taper and increase day though. Why it's not just a start of the week, I don't know. I decided to just keep it consistent and have that be
It's actually been a little while since I've seen the end of this, so let's... just to make this painfully clear. There's not really a spot on the screen that's free real estate for this, but... So, this is True Blue, which basically gives me infinite lives and makes this game, like, free, at least to see. So let's use this to map out a few paths later in the game. And I guess just practice multiplayer swerving in the beginning. Reset. It's fine. Yeah, I wish the practice mode for this wasn't locked behind a terminal code, because the only reason I found it is because after like hours of desperation, I eventually just like kind of gave up and googled if there was a way to get any practice in this game. What I really wish, and it's such like a small thing, I wish there was a way to like clear your letterboard. Like if I grabbed a G earlier than I wanted to, instead of being forced to spell out G-E-E here, I could just like dump it and start spelling other stuff again. Because that way it still puts it on the player to like realize if they're about to spell something wrong, but gives them a little bit more of an out to if they do. Okay. So this is a pretty common situation for me to be in here, actually, where I like don't have anything going into wave 3. So let's practice here on out as if I was in an actual run. I don't know how the fucking green shot hit that drone. And it forced me to miss all of those others. Just stay at the top. So their shots fire horizontally and not vertically. Easier said than done, because these guys just blast through lives. Like, what am I supposed to do when there's just this much shit on screen? This is a very good way for your practice. I'm just getting hit by everything. Although to be fair, it's hard to practice Wave 3 because the meteors that you get here, I'm like 99% sure are random. So like you can't even like plan parts of the map to just be at certain times. I forget which side the other green guy's supposed to come out on. If you're like really on top of it, you can kill a lot of these guys before they become an issue. And I should probably just practice this boss as if I don't have damage boost available. 'Cause I most likely won't. Yeah, Wave 3 just fucking sucks. Like, there is just way too much to deal with in this wave compared to the other waves. And it's also 141 seconds compared to the other waves being like 20 or 30. The only saving grace is that Wave 4 is easier, and Wave 5 is literally just the boss. So, like, if we get through Wave 3, we're fine. I think. I need to actually, that's what I need to do, is I need to pay attention to exactly how much score these last two bosses give. So I know the score I need heading into this level, and if I need to, like, point grind at all. What hit me? Oh, the other bullet. Okay. That wave in particular is part of the wave I'm pretty scared of still. Goes back to this thing. So if I do collect bombs, how much do these do the bosses? Oh. None if you miss both bombs. Okay. Good practice, I guess. We'll figure out how much the bombs do in the actual game. $147 to one. Okay, so that gives you 31k. Yeah, the bombs are pretty weak. Let me rephrase. The bombs are very, very, very powerful if you aim them perfectly. To red, that means he's at half health. I didn't realize you were sitting down. I forgot you had to do the medicine, sorry. Okay, so 31k from... Okay, so it's like 70,000-ish that you get from the last two bosses. I feel like the hitboxes could be more generous. Yeah, honestly, the hitbox in this game, compared to something like Overbold even, for instance, like, I prefer the hitbox in this game. I do think the hitbox should probably be smaller for how intensive stuff they're asking you to do. Like, it should pretty much just be like that middle pixel in your ship. If you get, like, completely blasted by it, then it's on you. I am not sure if the different ships have different hitboxes. I've never really thought about that, actually, now that I'm trying to think about it out loud, but I don't think they do, because it looks like they all kind of stick out about as far. Although I guess this ship does look kind of bigger than the other two.
Wait, I grabbed the perfect amount of those. Are you kidding me? I love when I do that. There's nothing more satisfying than grabbing the exact perfect amount of pills for the week.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to put any more back. I don't have to grab any extra. Incredible.
I agree, little bun. Good
Sorry.
job.
It's the little things, you know?
Yeah. Okay,
I did it again!
Well, magic pill bun.
I guess so.
Okay, so the bombs, I'm gonna be honest, for how hard they are to get, are a little, like, equally hard to actually, like, use right. I feel like the bombs are probably most helpful in wave 3.
I got you. I want to up the dose of this, but I grabbed it, like, I re-upped 100 of these right before she upped my dose. So I feel like I need to at least take, like, half of this.
I mean, you could also just not.
But it's so many. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we could just recycle ones, so.
Alright, I'll do one more week and then I'll re-up it. Or I mean, not re-up it. Up it. Just up it.
So True Blue will persist until I go back to the library. So I can reset the game as many times as I need to, but if I go back to the library, the terminal code turns off. And I guess for those that don't know, that also means that I am unable to actually get a gold or cherry with this code on, which is why I have it in, like, big caps lock at the top of this. It's just practice. I want a better strat through that wave 4 mess, because the second I get through wave 3, I would greatly prefer if that was the actual run that, like, just won it for me. Where I would just instantly reset, but we'll just keep going for the sake of practice. Grab stuff in the wrong order there?
Come remember Tuesday, Thursday next week are my last Gabba Pentins.
Okay.
That's basically what I said to the psychiatrist too, and she was like, okay, so I'll just up that. She's like, you picked up the new one though, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay, so let's just start taking the new one.
I want to see what it feels like to have bombs into Wave 3 instead of drones. I think the drones are better, but I just want to confirm. Yeah, the bombs don't even become relevant in Wave 3 until, like, now-ish, where it would be very nice to have a bomb. But, like, they're kind of not super relevant in Wave 3 until you, like, already have a bomb. Okay, that went pretty well, though. I think that might actually be a decent strat. What? Okay. See, it's tough for these red guys, because every other guy in the game, you can kind of, like, if you know where they're spawning in, get some cheap shots on them before they actually get there. But the red guys don't let you do that. The bombs don't even fucking kill the asteroids? Oh, God. That's not a good sign. I think that was number 4. I need to kind of lock in and focus on that boss, I think. Yeah, the bombs are a little underwhelming. Like, I kind of expected it to at least take out that big asteroid. The drones for Red Ship are really good. And the concentrated shot for Red Ship is actually pretty powerful. Okay. Something else I want to check here, is it always 70k that you get from these last bosses, or does it change depending on like how fast you kill them or something? Because I don't want to go into this like expecting 70k and then it like takes forever for me to kill the boss or something. Okay, just dodge. Okay. If I have a drone in that part, those guys drop pretty fast. Oh god, that butterfly got shredded with double drones. What? drops like here-ish. Okay. Okay, so it is... I think I got a little more that time, actually, because I was close to like 40k. So I should expect around 70k from the final bosses, it looks like. I want to keep practicing these bosses by having to do damage, even though I am able to just run into them and damage boost and kill myself. Because I need to practice what it's like if I get here with no lives. If I get to the final boss with all life, I just run into him, eat the life, and win. But it doesn't really make sense to practice doing that and then get in a situation where I'm doing a run and it's actually just hard to kill. Okay, so there is a little bit of variance on the boss bonuses, actually. Okay, so that's interesting. I didn't actually think there'd be variance in the boss bonuses, but I definitely earned like almost 90k, I want to say, in the final bosses that time. So like, I should expect, if I have to regularly kill the boss, to get like 60, 70k in bonuses from the final bosses. If I have the lives to damage boost into the final boss, how much do I get as like a max bonus? I guess I should probably know these max bonuses. And then we should be good to hop back into like actual runs after that. I'm just not even letting myself fall out of muscle memory practice with having to point grind in wave 1, so even though I like don't have to, I'm gonna keep doing it. Also, for anyone who wants to get through Wave 1 of Star Waspir without touching a button, at least until the boss, you can just sit in this top right corner, or top left corner. I don't know if the bosses will not fire at you here, but these little red guys don't for some reason. Okay, yeah, the bosses do. God damn it. I want one bomb for one thing, please. Guess I'm not getting one bomb for one thing. Does the self-destruct button... Okay, it does. That's really funny. The self-destruct trick works against that boss, too. Okay, that was much better. I can feel that we're actually getting better at this wave, at least. Because, like, first of all, I'm able to talk through it and not die. Second of all, I actually feel like I have, like, okay strats. I definitely need to focus on getting these red guys, like, gone immediately. Because that's when this wave starts to get, like, really overwhelming. Like, even, honestly, the little green guy in this wave isn't that bad. It's just the green guy in combination with, like, 4 or 5 of these red guys that it becomes a lot rougher. I literally just hit reverse into that green shot. Okay, only the rings bounce back, right? So the good news is, since these, like, pink parts of this wall drop a full EGG each time, it's actually, like, pretty easy to make sure that I'm, like, fully stocked on drones before this part. And then I just need to focus. It's kind of like this, where you, like, figure 8 through. Okay. Okay, that worked perfectly. You have to figure 8 through to be able to kind of kite the bullets up a little bit more. And then, honestly, it's kind of funny. I started using red ship because I was like, oh, the bombs seem really good. I should probably learn how to use them. And now I use red ship for, like, everything but the bombs. Damn it. Okay, well, you know what? This is good practice. What happens if that happens in a game? And I die right before and I don't have drones. How long do these bosses take? Still, like, not that long, right? Okay. So yeah, we're getting around 35, 40k in Wave 4. I need to see how much, like, the max bonus is here. Can I just hover over? Oh, I can. That's hilarious. I don't even have to wait for that guy to bloom. And you get 70k off of that as a bonus alone if you keep the life there. Okay. So, if you have an extra life heading into the final boss, you get like a 70k bonus. If you have to kill the final boss, it was what, like a 40k bonus? So that extra life at the end is worth about like 30,000 points, which was actually pretty huge, honestly. 30,000 points and also like not having to actually fight the final boss is definitely worth life grinding pretty early on. Okay. I feel like this session of True Blue was like really good practice. Let me have a dab while Bun's back in the bathroom, because I'm imagining she's gonna want one when she's done. So we will mute real quick, have a dab, and then we'll get back into Star Waspir, because I'm actually kind of feeling Star Waspir today. I feel like I've been saying this for 14 and a half hours. And that's like raw playtime, by the way. There's a couple of games in here that I've accidentally left open overnight, but this is just 14 and a half hours of raw Star Waspir play. And after that 14 and a half hours, I feel pretty confident in saying that we are actually close on this one. I think I'm starting to finally piece together what it looks like in my head for a cherry run, as well as actually somewhat having strats for Wave 3. Yeah, for reference, I guess, before I take this. We passed Lords of Disconia. Which, for those that were here for, like, 11 of those 11 and a half hours was probably one of the most, like, painful grinds we had. And then, like, randomly I popped into it, like, well, honestly, really high on an edible. And I was just like, whatever, we'll chill, we'll play Lords of Disconia. And then I got the cherry, like, right away. So I was like, okay. Yeah, the fact that one of the shmups in this collection has taken enough time. I think Hotfoot I might have left open overnight, because I don't think I took that long in Hotfoot, I'm gonna be real. I took a while in Hotfoot, but I think this and Rail Heist are the ones that I like left open overnight and aren't like actually quite as long as it looks like. The Grimstone, Rock on Island, and Camp 2 playtimes are all just raw playtimes though. And I think honestly everything else is actually raw playtime too. So like it is pretty fitting that pretty much all of the cherries I have left except for Cyber Elves. How long have I even played Cyber Elves on this file? Like 3 hours? Everything else I have left I've invested at least like 5 or 6 hours into now, pretty much. Yeah, I feel like we're pretty close though on Star Waspir. If I'm able to knock Star Waspir out, we will still have a couple of scary games left. Like Cyber Elves is going to be hard because I'm not allowed to die at all. Fist Hell is going to be annoying because I'm not allowed to continue at all. Onion Delivery is going to be brutal because we got to squeeze in another 15 deliveries. Although I practiced it last night and we even got through Wave 1 like without not that much practice with like an extra like 6 or 7 deliveries. So like I'm hopeful that if we just kind of chill with Onion Delivery for a bit and relearn the map, and especially learn where all the time crates are and stuff, that one will hopefully be okay. It'll probably take a while, but I'm hoping it'll be like a chill grind, I guess. I'm trying to get all like the brutal grinds out of the way, so whatever I have left at the end is kind of like not smooth sailing, but pretty chill. Because I don't really particularly want to leave either Star Waspir or Onion Delivery as number 50. While that would feel good, it would be a little discouraging to get up and try to grind knowing that it's still my last one, so I'm gonna go take a quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm not even gonna put it on like a full BRB or anything, but one sec. Alright. Let's do this. Just wanted to make sure I turn true blue off. Want to make sure that it's off on practice. Thank you. I feel good about Waspir today. At the very least, I feel like we learned a little bit more today. I think it was important for me to do that practice and confirm that I don't super vibe with the bombs. Which is okay, because honestly, I think Gray ship is the only ship that I've ever actually used the EE thing from. It was like a good defensive tool on that ship. But there's kind of like an opportunity cost also with EEE items, because you have to like kind of intentionally miss a lot of other stuff to be able to get E 3 times in a row. I thought I drifted farther back enough. There's just words in the middle of my screen from my like throne thing that needs to be fixed again. I just saw that when I looked over on buttons. It's like the smallest text in the middle of the screen, but I'm very glad that it wasn't there on whenever I did clear this. Also, shoutouts when Barb was grinding Star Waspir to try to get the gold disc of it. He had his webcam just fully in the middle of the screen, but at like a 1% opacity, so you couldn't see it unless he was like resetting the game. So like every time Barb would like angrily reset Star Waspir, you would just see his like pissed off face for a second, and then it would come back to the Star Waspir screen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It was a very good way to show how pissed off he was without having his face like fully on screen the entire time.
Hopefully it'll help with the light fastness too, because the white has better light fastness than this purple does. I don't know if mixing it with something with better light fastness makes the light fastness better. We'll try.
I imagine it has to.
I would assume so, but I'm not entirely sure. Just make the other one's light fastness.
I wasn't expecting that guy to shoot me.
It's like a chemical reaction to, like, you know?
Yeah. I'm loving this purple. Purple was not in the original color scheme. It had
Yeah,
Oops.
she looks like blue. And then I was like, you know what would go well with red and blue is purple. That one of the two.
No! God damn it! That run was so good.
Yeah.
How did I even run
that's
into
what I'm
that
thinking
one?
Too. And then I'll put gold in
That
it,
bullet
too.
was off screen. I'm
My
calling
gold
bullshit on that one.
for that.
I watched the replay. The bullet wasn't even there.
Because I definitely have a gold piece on it.
Come on.
But I put the red in the wrong spot, so I have to paint the purple over red and then put the red in a different spot.
Well, that's sure an arrangement of letters that it gave me.
Oh, I gotta put it on the board. How are you? Are you feeling any better from being sick?
I got lucky there. I'll fully admit that. I got unlucky there. I should have dodged
Oh,
that.
it does have, it like gives these little hearts. Wait, I didn't realize it was different from like the 100 or whatever. Okay, I'm glad you pointed it out.
Okay, now that y'all mentioned it, the hitbox is kind of big in this game. Because it's like a pretty solid square between my ships and stuff. It's not like as big as it could be, which I guess is why I didn't notice it at first, but it definitely is pretty large.
You have a fever now? Rotting in bed? Oh my god. Why are children literally germ factories? A school is not even a germ factory anymore, it's the kids. The kids themselves are germ factories. I've changed my mind. It is their physical beings. No, they're nasty. They're disgusting. They're so lucky they're so cute because they're fucking gross. The cuteness is the only thing they have going for them.
It's almost
I
like
see
that's
where
by
this is
design.
going. It is by design, because otherwise we would hate them. People need to do. I love them. I just, oh my god, sickness, I can't. I'm not down with the sickness. That was such a dad joke.
I mean, I literally just went ooh before you said that. So
I didn't even hear you say it!
I thought that's why you said
No! Because I was thinking of the joke, I didn't hear it! Oh, me and Theo. I'm starting to think high child mortality in the past might have been their fault, you know? Like, maybe if they would just stop putting their fucking hands in the places that they put their hands, that wouldn't have occurred. I think possibly vaccines have really helped with that. But, like, you're not wrong. Children have always been germ factories for sure. Like, they were probably the biggest carriers of the plague. Yeah. It wasn't, like, not their fault. Entirely. Yeah, you're on foot there. Scarlet fever? Boy, what were you touching?
Why'd you go Foghorn Leghorn on that one?
I don't know.
Boy, I said, boy, what were you touching?
My poor Velveteen Rabbit.
What kind of red were you touching to get scarlet fever, boy? Shoutouts to that 1 week where Foghorn Leghorn made his way into a bunch of anime memes, and Twitter was just like, when it was good, was like overwhelming with like Foghorn Leghorn solving Death Note, or Foghorn Leghorn in the Alchemy Circle of Full Metal Alchemist. Just giving life lessons about how you shouldn't be messing with alchemy. No, we gagged! And then we died.
Things that they do. for the love of God, I didn't know I was gonna have to tell you not to do that. Which I'm sure comes with parenting a lot more than at school. So, I don't have to tell you. Oh my god, wait, Mary, you'll appreciate this.
It's kind of funny how like little I care about the enemies in this stage.
I was with my mom and my nephew the other day, and
Like, I'm not really paying attention to any of the enemies in this stage at all. I'm only seeing letters now.
And it was such a bop. Like, why did it go so hard?
How'd that one guy
I'm
shoot?
still thinking about it a week later. Fucking steam trains, man. He was like, what's your favorite part of the steam train? And I was like, the steam, of course. I don't know. Kid songs are randomly so good, right? I was like, what makes a person decide that, like, its musician is for them? Because, like, I'm a fucking goofy goober. And that is, like, just a bit too goofy.
You should try to find that Portlandia sketch where...
Oh my god, no, it's all I think about. It was all I was thinking about the entire time we were listening to the kid songs.
You might be able to find it on YouTube. It's just like an isolated scene.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt came on, and I was like, are they like making fun of him? Like, what? What's with the na 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 na? Like, are they bullying
Are they
him?
making fun of him?
Like, why are they...
I mean, that's not very far off, fellow. I feel like I start to actually pay attention to the enemies and bullets in Wave 2.
Yeah, no, this fucking steam train song
But
has
Wave
been
1,
stuck in my head for like a week.
I am literally kind of just mashing and weaving through bullets.
This reminds me of when I worked
Like, the guys
in school, and I would
themselves
have,
are,
like, number rocks stuck in
not
my head.
really anything I pay attention to anymore. It's kind of hard to describe. I missed those, and I got a G. That
I'm like,
sucks.
the only
That's
person who
fine.
understands me is my bestie Rhonda because I worked at the school.
I prefer to not have a drone here because it makes it a little
Good,
harder
now
to
I
spell
have number
things in
rocks
order.
stuck in my head. Amazing. 1, 2. Oh, stop. Number rock, man. That was a bop in the kindergarten classes. What's that one? Also, my nephew can count to 10. After that, he's not quite sure. He just kind of starts counting to 10 again. But my mom's working on that.
Times 32 and a 57k
No,
leaving
it's very
level
good, like,
1. Jesus.
1-to-1 repetition
Okay,
or whatever.
just carry this run, please.
Growing up with
Just
my
get
mom,
cheese.
she's very smart. She knows what to do well. Yeah, I get it. Please rest. Hydrate. Don't hydrate, please. Get some like electrolytes or something. Bubs, come take care of my mom. Bunny's too young, so I won't call her over.
Damn it. I just lost my multiplier, but it's fine.
Victorian, okay, good. Really hope that you feel better so soon. So sorry they got you sick. I mean, I guess, like, what did we expect? That it's called my birthday party, but
Okay. Good run. Let's just do this.
truly just wish you could see this recovery.
Be patient.
I'm just loving everything about this meeting. Really, really outside of my comfort zone. All of the colors. But like you can darker than I would normally go for, and I love it.
Fuck. What?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh, it was the shot from fucking forever ago that killed me. Ah, that one hurt. I mean, distance PB with red ship at least.
I'm about to work in a couple days and don't want to immediately use my sick leave. Oh my god, right, that's what you were saying.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that ship or that shot was like way gone, so that was on me. Thanks. Yeah, we had a really good multiplier.
But I do want you to feel better.
And like I said, if we can just keep a multiplier, we get the lives to be able to go far enough.
I will be here.
To be fair, I was pretty worried about the wave 4 figure 8 movement, so I'm not too disappointed that we lost a run there, but we've had that choke. Let's just finish it, please. Yeah, Even reaching wave 4 is a pretty big mental load off. That does also mean that we've actually reached wave 4 with every ship, which is actually pretty cool. Because I'm pretty sure we got there with gold ship too. I got super greedy on that grab. There was a little bit of a lag spike there that just terrified the shit out of me. No, that's fine. You just get key. It's the most useless Campanella sighting of all time, but whatever. It didn't break my combo, so... No. To be fair, I didn't expect to hit that bullet. I thought I was in front of it. Alright, I feel pretty good about Waspir today. I feel like we're playing well. I feel like I'm actually spelling well in this game. I don't know how that E got over there, but... Yeah, we're at least... I feel pretty good about our multiplier gaining today. There's like some days where Star Waspir is just not clicking with me, and some days where it is, and this definitely feels like a day where it's actually clicking, so... Also, there's a bingo square that got updated for Season 2 of Bingo where it's get a 30x multiplier, so I am, while I'm doing all of this grinding, also practicing that, because might as well still be okay at Waspir. Star Waspir and I have actually kind of gotten along surprisingly well in Bingo so far. Probably because I have 14.5 hours in this game. But like a lot of my experience with Bingo is grinding wave 1. Yeah, cherries get 300k, which honestly, I'm a little bummed that we didn't just get it on our first clear of this, because we got like 287k or something on our first clear, and haven't been able to replicate that run since. But you know what? It's also made us like way better at Waspir than I was before, so I'm kind of shmups in general, so I'll take it. Like, asked me to clear that mess even like a couple hours ago, and I probably wouldn't have been able to do it. So, like, I can definitely feel that I'm getting better at this at least. And at least the song's a banger. A good old Kaizo catchphrase. Whenever you're frustrated, at least it helps if you're frustrated to good music. I thought I dipped under that guy. Did I not? Oh, I kind of drove right into that guy, not dipped under him. Stuff keeps coming out in pairs in this one, and that's weird. Yeah, still got the X6, so that's fine. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually even know if that run that I got to Wave 4 would have cherried. Because I was at like 210k, and it would have been pretty close. If I would have kept that life through and been able to damage boost on the boss, I would have probably been fine, but... Shout out to being so on autopilot for Wave 1 of Star Waspir that I can think of different Star Waspir runs while actively still score grinding in this one. Sign you've been playing something for a really long time, I guess. I just thought I kited to the right enough. Weird. felt like I was playing catch up through half of that first wave for some reason. The letters just came down in a slightly different order than I was expecting, which kind of happens when you... Beating this game comes with a free cherry. That's not true, because I beat this game without the cherry. You do have to come pretty close to the cherry to be able to get through the game, because you need the lives to be able to get through. But I can unfortunately attest that beating this game does not come with every cherry. Also, hi. That said, we're definitely good enough to cherry this, it just kind of needs to happen already. That's also not true, because we've had a 40x leaving stage 2 and still haven't cherried it yet. Kamikazing the bosses does help, but I do very much know what I need to do, I just need to like actually do it. I'm pretty confident that if I can just beat the game with my strategy that I have, we'll be good. Kamikazing the final boss definitely is very important though, so I need to make sure I have another life to get there, because the difference between kamikazing that boss and not is like a pretty significant amount of points. But honestly, kamikazing the other bosses doesn't super help. I guess the Wave 3 boss does kind of take a while, but... Yeah, I used to use gray ship, green ship, or whatever, but I've become pretty accustomed. Honestly, I'm pretty comfortable with either ship, but I'm most comfortable with red ship, even though I don't really use bombs ever. I think the bombs for red ship are kind of overrated for anything but the speedrun, honestly. For the speedrun specifically, I understand their importance, but for consistency's sake, it is not the best. How did those missiles not catch up to that guy? That's hilarious. Nice. Okay.
Art have to hurt.
Art is pain. I shouldn't have gone for that E. That is the absolute earliest I've gotten that third life before. Bad spot. Fuck! God damn it. It's fine, it's still a good run. Just keep going. Okay, this is less good of a run now. Just keep going. That guy shouldn't have fired then. I'm gonna be honest, I've been in this grind enough that I know what I'm doing. Thank you though. Also, it doesn't really make sense to reset if you die late in the wave 2 if you have a good run going, because you can still clutch it out from there. It's harder, but you can still do it. Especially with like the 160k or something that I had there, like I was actually kind of close to another life and stuff too, so... I appreciate the help, but I very much understand how this works. There may be other games left that I have to grind that I may need more help on, but quite frankly, I don't really need help on this one. I just needed to do it. Fucking drones. This has still at least been a pretty good session for Star Waspir today. I'd like it to be the final session for this grind, but we've at least learned a lot today. God damn it, the guys came out in the wrong order. Whatever. We can just rebuild this up in wave 2, I guess. Again, I am aware of how fast it is. I mean, the time doesn't super matter in this game. I think the only thing it makes a slight difference in is the amount of bonus you get on the bosses, but even then it's not, like, super significant. I think the only one that's actually significant from what we tested in True Blue runs is Wave 5's boss, because you can get like 70k off that guy if you kill him immediately. But the last time I beat this game, either nobody knew about the self-destruct stuff, or I didn't know about the self-destruct stuff, so... And then missed it by like 13k. And then learned another ship. And, now we're extremely well-rounded in this game, which doesn't really help us actually beat a specialized run, but does help for bingo. Damn it. I like skipped all that specifically so I could hop back in and be fine, and then I'd hop back in like G. You did great. Thanks. I was a little worried I messed up your symmetry, if I'm being honest. Okay, good. We're getting a bomb. That was a weird situation I've never been in before. Oh shit, we already have over 300k, just win. Okay. No! 350,000 and we died. I mean, unbelievable PB.
It was a nightmare. Oh no.
How long did we keep multiplier through? I think we kept multiplier through like half of wave 3. Which was fucking absurd. Also, I guess, unfortunately, good to know that you just stop getting lives after a certain point, because I did not get a live at 300k like I thought I was going to. Okay, I mean, if this is not proof that we can fucking cherry this literally any run, I don't know what is, because we didn't even need the boss bonuses in this. Like, that might have been over 400k. By the time we finished.
Cheeseburger? 3 or 4 of them. Nice. Will you be getting a Frosty? That is the question.
I am so sad that we're entering a name on this high scoreboard and it's not my cherry. But you know what? That means we can do it. I saw that I had multiplier going into wave 3, which is like wild because I've definitely never had that before.
No Frosty, but maybe a freestyle machine. Nice. Update when we get back. We love Jersey City. Hopefully it's not too hot. Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, Vexy, do you see everybody off?
Yeah, Star Waspir Wave 3 is, I think Star Waspir Day 3, or Star Waspir Wave 3, and Onion Delivery Day 7, I think are the things that stand out to me most as, like, the most stressful parts of UFO 50. I think Onion Delivery Day 7 is a little bit more of a... It's hard to say. I felt like it was more of a gut punch, because I thought I was good through like the first 6 days, and then the Wave 7 deliveries are like really, really far apart from each other. It basically like forces you to have to know where some of the item boxes are to be able to like make it through.
Not yet, but they're learning the car, so it'll be soon. Okay. How far are we?
Yeah, Star Waspir is number 6 on my most played of UFO 50. Even above some games that I really, really like and have played, like, I feel like all the time. Oh, I did that G. Oops. I don't know what you mean by 2D racing games. I'm assuming games outside of UFO 50, because the only racing game in UFO 50 is Big Ball Race. Which, admittedly, I don't really play ever. We, like, golded it really fast, and then I put it down, and then we came back to it to cherry it, and then I cherried it really fast, and then we, like, kind of never played it. But it's, like, it's in a weird spot where it's, like, probably, like, the easiest game in UFO 50 to, like, just kind of casually beat. But it's also, like, a pretty long game, so you never want to play it in bingo. And there's also, like, not really a lot you can do in it, so there's not even a lot of, like, the weird bingo goals that you can, like, give some of the other long games. I guess I don't know what... Oh. You just mean in general for audio delivery. That makes more sense. Yeah, the top-down driving in Onion Delivery takes a lot of getting used to. I both somehow didn't grab the letter I expected to grab and ran into the bullets I was not expecting to run into. What the fuck am I doing with yellow ship? I guess a yellow ship run for the culture, even though it's not doing anything.
I texted my aunt for her birthday, and she said, come visit after you graduate. It'll be a graduation present from us, okay?
Oh.
How sweet is that?
That is nice.
Maybe we won't go on a winter snow.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels good to have a high score that's above the cherry requirement. Because that validates my belief that it's literally any fucking run that we can just get this and be done with it and not have to do this anymore. I'm like really behind on multiplayer for right now. Be pretty shy of 50, like just shy of 50k. Okay. It's a little insulting to say Reddit's for weirdos when I've been using the red ship literally the entire time you've been here and have just gotten over 300k with it. You don't have a weird vibe today, I'm not gonna lie. was gonna say, need a little bit of clarification there, because I think red ship is actually the best ship now that I'm used to it. I think red is the most offensive, which means
The most
that...
offensive? How rude.
That's why I said offensive.
Ah, I know.
Oh, fun.
I just gotta make a dad joke.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Okay, just don't get any of those letters then, I guess.
Asynchronous online, so I'm not like too worried about it. Especially the first half. I think the first half was like a nice class.
I will say, I don't think enough people when playing Star Waspir use the alt firing. The only time I ever really see it is for people who are maining Gray Ship, because Gray Ship's like weaves around a bunch.
But I'm like kind of freaking out because that means that I can graduate.
I do think Gray has the best EEE. I think the bombs situationally are incredible, but they're like really, really hard to, like, even as someone who is now a red ship apologist, the bombs are pretty hard to actually get where you want them to be. But I mean, like, I guess to be fair, all of red ship stuff is like that, because like these spread shots are pretty powerful, but you have to know the spacing. The laser is pretty powerful, but you have to know how to move at slow speeds. And yeah, I think Gray, if you're just trying to survive the game, is probably the best call. I think if you're trying to like high score grind and or cherry, it seems like red ship is the best. And then yellow, now that I'm 14 and a half hours into the game, I don't think yellow really does anything better than the other two ships. It has like a wider range, like I think its range of its shots are probably similar to this range, but just like a consistent stream of it. But because it's a consistent stream and not like these focus shots, like even these like kind of baby guys take forever to kill with a spread shot. And then people think the spread shot for every other gun sucks. Well, that's not the case. That was actually the reason I shifted over to Gray Ship initially anyway, was because its spread shot was really good. I initially did not like this spread shot at all, but now that I've gotten used to the spacing of it and stuff, it's still pretty powerful. It's also a little easier to mentally space than some of the other ones, because it just kind of hits like a couple tiles to the left and right of where you are. Yeah, I think if you're just trying to get bullets on the screen, yellow is good for that. I think the cone that red covers is pretty equivalent, honestly. Like, at least in terms of, like, size of the screen that it takes up. It's just more focused. But because it's more focused, it actually seems to be doing more damage. That is not the path I meant to take through that. Okay. Over 200k heading into Wave 3 is ridiculous, by the way. The lives matter so much in this. Okay. We got it! You don't have to drain all of my lives now that I just said lives are important. Thank you. Holy shit. That was awful. That went so good and then so bad so fast. The thing is I need to survive off of my stuff that I get going into Wave 3. And that's the hardest part for me, is I can get into Wave 3 really well, but then I'll end up dying like right at the start of Wave 3, lose everything I have, and then have to try to build it up again in Wave 3, and that's just a recipe for disaster. But like if you can even just keep drones up and active at the start of Wave 3, you like don't have to worry about like aiming for shit, and then that means that you can aim for shit like when you need to, and like that's the level of like locked in you need to be for that wave.
Well, Astronomer, hello! Thanks for coming on that raid. How are you doing? Great to see you. Clippers, how are you? I hope you had a good stream. Did I? Wait.
Yeah, that's like design-wise, that's the main thing I wish was better about this game. I don't even mind how hard it is, but picking up the pieces after you die is brutal.
Oh, there it is. Sneakers and crafting. Were you working on your pride jeans?
And like part of it honestly is that like as you start to collect stuff, you're just like so powerful. But like for instance, you don't really need to lose your bombs and your drones every time you die. Lose multiplier, sure, that makes total sense for me to lose after I die in my opinion. But like, just let me come back with the drones and bombs that I already had, and let me build it up again from there. Like, this game more than any other game in UFO 50 feels like it was designed by someone who is very, very, very good at the game. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it does lead to a couple of decisions where it's a little more punishing for people learning the game, strictly because it feels better once you're good at the game and can beat it like that.
I know, once I saw that, it said you were in Makers
Hi, Bunny Bun, how's it going?
Like, oh, I bet you were,
yeah, and the need for a practice, like, terminal code wouldn't even really be there. I'm doing okay. We've had a couple of pretty big PBs in Star Waspir today. This has always been playing so far, but we've been making good progress in it, I think. I think UFO 50 viewership, from my understanding, is a good mix of people who have played the games and want to watch other people play the games, and people who, like, have tried the games, but maybe it's not, like, for them to play, but it's more fun to watch. I've noticed while streaming UFO 50 since like October that there's been a good mix of people who are like exceptionally knowledgeable and a good mix of people who like haven't even seen this game and are just kind of trying to check it out. And yeah, that's also a little bit of a hard part when you're showing up in a UFO 50 stream, is you really never know what the person's gonna play.
Oh my god, the
so like,
are amazing.
That's why when I was at least doing the long gold grinds, I would basically just make my stream title like just that game for the day. But like it's even a little harder when I only have like 7 cherries left because I don't really know what I'm gonna be in the mood to grind until I like open up the game and I'm like, eh. Like I didn't really expect today to be a Star Waspir day if I'm being honest, but like I'm glad it was because we've kind of learned like a lot about this today.
I'm working on a doll painting for Mare. We're doing some like chatty co-working promos right now. Tomorrow we'll be back to our regular
30x, leave him level 1. Not bad. Let's get a drone.
I wasn't expecting to start something cool in July, but then they like get rid of the wait list, like right before classes start, and I never
I tried to squeeze in there, I got greedy.
Or in the class.
Could I have made it through there?
And I'm in the class, so
No, I should have just gone around. Yeah, honestly, Cam, that's probably the best way to experience UFO 50 is kind of just pick it up and chill. In my opinion, it's better to kind of just have like, I don't know. When I played through UFO 50, when I was like first playing it, I made a rule that I would play games as long as it felt like I wanted to play them. Because there were a couple of games that I pinged off of pretty hard on my first playthrough. Which is fine, because like, there's a lot of games in here and not all of them are going to immediately vibe with everyone or whatever. And it's also worth it to see the ones that are going to vibe with you. Because honestly, when I started this, I didn't think any of the shmups in this collection would be my thing. And now, like, I like shmups because of it. Some of these are a little more frustrating than others. Cough cough Star Waspir, but like, they're still fun to play.
Goddamn mind. That's supposed to be gold.
No! I just grabbed the wrong letter.
Oh yeah, I definitely understand that, Empress.
Oh yeah, also worth mentioning, all the games in UFO 50 are hard as shit. Like, even the ones that, like, we kind of got through quickly are still hard, so. I think the separation of golds and cherries, game design-wise, do a good job of keeping the, like, exceptionally punishing stuff just to the challenge that people actually like want to do. So like, for instance, I don't have to play Star Waspir anymore. I've beaten this game, and even just beating this game is like pretty impressive. But like, because I've chosen to engage with Star Waspir enough to be able to get the cherry, I've now had to learn all of the different ships. I've had to learn what they're good at and not good at, cater it to exactly what I'm good at and not good at, and learn the scoring system in this, which quite frankly we didn't really pay attention to at all the first time. GG. That's fine, just hop back in here. Oh, I thought I had a pinned message, but I guess it went away. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to collect EGG to increase our multiplier by 1, or EEE to collect bombs, or GGG to collect drones. I'll say yes.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I will
fine.
make that joke every single time you say EGG.
So basically each time we collect these letters, combo multiplier +1, GGG equals drone.
I'm not even supposed to be doing this part red, but
Oh, thank you, Bella. I was just going to retype it, but basically, we want to at least get through most of Wave 2 with a multiplier, and then kind of focus on just survivability from there. Because as you can see, our highest score is now over the cherry requirement. So all we gotta do is, like, do my strat and win, and we're fine. Which is relieving, because I was pretty sure that was gonna work, but not totally confident. It was, thank you. But yeah, the goal is to keep collecting eggs till we get, like, at least, like, a times 30, pretty much. And then we're kind of just chilling and killing shit from there, and trying to not...
Killing, bitches?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Sometimes I pay 0, never mind, to what you say, and then sometimes I make jokes on everything you say.
Yep.
Yeah. Never know what you're gonna get.
Yep.
Yeah.
The combo is only for high score and gaining lives. So even if you were just trying to beat this game, it's actually pretty important to engage with. Because you get extra lives at like 25, I think it's 25k, 100k, and 200k is where you get the extra lives in this, it feels like. And you pretty much, I would say that beating this game with like less than 200k is probably harder than beating it with like over 300k. With just the way that the score works. This is a weird, not very good start, but that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with that. That was not where that goes.
And to clarify, you have to get 300k and win, which is why we have a high score of 350k, but no cherry.
Why do I keep messing up with the red? I like specifically the red.
I don't know.
It's like I've never done a pink before.
Also, I guess the only other thing worth mentioning to people who have not seen this before and are wondering, every game, or every enemy in this game tracks you with their bullet shots, so it's pretty important to keep putting yourself in a position where you want the bullets to be, and then obviously getting out of the way of that, but like pretty much every single like micro movement I'm making in stage 1 is to either set up a bullet or go get a letter. And the letters do at least fall out in EGG order, so if you just collect everything in the order that it comes out, you'll increase your multiplier. It's only when you like have drones off to the side, or like a lot of enemies in Wave 2 where they come out in kind of like an atypical order, that it starts to become a little bit more of an issue, where you have to like actually pay attention to what you're spelling. But like through all of Wave 1, for those like really long vertical lines of dudes, as long as you're like kind of near the top of the screen and kill them, you can kind of like kite your way back and collect letters and not worry about the order that they're in, because they should just be in the right order. There's also a very slight sound difference when you collect letters in the wrong order. Like it goes like bloop, bloop, instead of the regular multiplier sound. So whenever I hear that sound early on, I kind of just reset. If it's later into a run, obviously I'm not going to reset just because I break my multiplier, but on wave 1 especially, and at this point on wave 2 if it's early enough, if I break my multiplier, I'm pretty much just resetting. Unless I want the wave 3 practice. I didn't expect that guy to fire again. Been a weird one so far. Oh yeah, I guess the other mechanic I haven't mentioned to stream yet. When you're not firing, you move faster. So when you see me really needing to kind of like haul ass, it's because I'm not firing and trying to just maneuver through stuff. But you also move just as fast as you would. Like, you move much slower if you're holding down fire, but if you're spray firing or just moving, you move at full speed. Which is another reason why I'm spray firing a lot here. Should have gone up and around that bullet. Okay. fuck kind of order was that? Just a massive G's.
Oh, there's an added 9 minutes.
I was gonna say I'll just take a break with you. I'm gonna take a break with Bond. We'll come back and either work on this or one of the other cherries that we have. I'm gonna actually take a BRB, so sit tight. Don't watch the ads. Enjoy the pump show. Alright, so if you want to see some more Kaizo stuff, Bun 9 a.m. Bun will hopefully be getting this H. She's real fucking close.
Like Kaizo, you won't want to miss it.
Yep.
If you don't like that, you don't like SMW Kaizo.
You'll pay for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Wednesday.
At the Princess Bun Arena.
I love you so much. Wait, I have to get the... Start to copy the re-message.
Get your whoopee, boys. Get them all ready. We're gonna go show some love to Defy. Jesus, that song's hard. Yeah, everything about that song's hard. Okay, I guess that's...
Oh, okay, that's good to know. It's like I try not to be spoiled in this game, but then there's only so much you can do also, you know? You'll see names of places, alright. I probably should have gone and tried to like sell some things.
Okay, that actually feels fair with that little enclave at the end. Alright, I think that exit's pretty much fixed now. I feel like that's actually like a good ending for that level. I'll put a save state and we will actually work on the secret exit.
No, you have like 1 HP left. Die. Please. Trying to come at me with those fucking whirly burled arms. Whirly burled? Whirly bird. Set it.
But no, it's just hard. Alright, come on.
How am I still alive? Okay. That was the jankiest set of clips I could have possibly gotten off of that and somehow still live. Damn it. Use my dash too early. Let's go! That was a cool fight. Whew. Two shot? Two shot.
The most encouraging to like want to stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like I stream for a sub count either. I don't want it to sound like that, but it just... It kind of makes me wonder what I'm doing wrong. Or like if there's something else I should be doing or something I'm forgetting or you know what I mean? Like it just really makes you start questioning every single fucking move you're making and like what's not good enough about it.
Not to interrupt, but that segment was sick, Borgie. Holy shit. Also, I love you and I'm sorry
No,
and you're
fine.
valid.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
It's Fable, you did it, buddy.
The whole team's showing up now. Well, you lived a gunk shot, though. That's pretty big. I did not expect you to live that. I don't think you live the poison. Oh, you do live the poison. That's incredible. Okay. Drain punch to heal up. I think I don't think I outspeed you. I think Scrafty's faster than me, but it's... Oh, it's fine because it missed. That Scrafty got fucked over. Yo, picking up the black glasses too.
Mainly because I actually had to draw the squish frame for where they're actually fading out. I gotta say, duplicating ground is probably my favorite, because it's still actually possible most of the time. Just awkward. No! I think the duplicating ground actually killed me there, because it raised the coin trail up a tile, so I... Because I could have just gone on it. You know what? I'm not mad that Daisy / Bun actually has to do something there.
I don't know how these guys keep grouping up like this. I'm supposed to go on autopilot here, damn it. I've always called it the Guitar Hero Highway effect, because it happens to me a lot, at least it used to when I played Guitar Hero for a long time, where like that spot of your vision just is so used to moving so quickly, that like when it's not moving, you're just like, whoa, wait a minute. Basically. I'm sure there's like a more technical term for it, but it happened pretty consistently with the Guitar Hero highways, so that's how I always remembered it. This game definitely has the same effect though with how fast its background scrolls. And it like doesn't really need to at all.
Nice, so I forgot they have those really good fruity lemonades. I just feel like the mango one too.
From where?
Wendy's.
Oh yeah.
The strawberry one, the mango one.
I missed a G, but that's fine. Just be careful about that and just pick up the G.
I'm so confused
back
on
on
the part
track.
you drew
Oh. I'm sorry.
for some reason.
Pause. Lock in. That was a bad death. close though. Okay. I threw it away on that wave 3. Those were all really dumb deaths to take. But you know what? The fact that we're like, I don't want to say consistently, but the fact that we've had 2 runs that like we didn't even really need to worry about score because we just had multiplier. Yeah, those red guys are definitely the hardest enemy in UFO 50. They just fire so quickly, and the fact that they fire in like layers is really, really hard to deal with. I think they're even honestly harder than the final boss, because the final boss also fires in layers, but he's always like in front of you, so it's not really that big of a deal. But those guys like can be behind you, they could be ahead of you, they could be next to you. Like, there's so many different bullet combinations that you can get with those guys that you can't get with other dudes in this game. Because, like, even here, you can have guys, like, kind of shooting up, like, behind you and underneath you and stuff, but, like, it's only 1 bullet, so it's not really that big of a deal. But when you have, like, 3 separate ones coming at you and, like, layered, it's really hard to deal with. Because a lot of your movement options in this game are typically, like, move where a bullet was, and you can't really do that if there's also just another bullet there. Like, that's why the figure 8 and wave 4 work so well, because they're always kind of firing, like, above or below where you're currently at. But you can't do that if the enemy has, like, layered stuff.
Hey, are you gonna have balloons at your apartment? You need to know, I love my cat.
Hey.
Today's been a good day for cats for me, so... Very fair. It does take a minute to get settled into the Vegas for sure.
Good wave 1.
Or are you working now? Sorry. I'll stop asking questions. Last night I raided DB and I gave Alondra a treat.
Oh.
Someone was like, I'm so close to treating the kitty, and I was like, wait, I have a lot of points that I've never spent. Hold on. And I spent it. I was like, oh. I'm the person who said it. I got you. I'm sure they're fine in this studio, but it's always good to know.
There were probably enough E's on board that I could have gone for a bomb there. This one's gonna be a little hard because I'm not getting the life bonus as much, but
Literally a closet with a wall put in half of it, and then like a microwave. So like I close it up. Like I wish I was joking. I took a screenshot of it and posted it on Twitter, and I was like, this is a joke, right?
if you just get like a big asteroid in your way, you're kind of just fucked.
How worse is that for pets? Literally anyone considering getting a pet. I'm like, please, Mom.
It might be worth it for a bomb at the very start of Wave 3. Just in case those guys group up like that, or if I get like a really fucked up meteor. Because like, they don't insta-kill the meteors, but they do a lot of damage to them at least. They do at least insta-kill the red guys if the bomb lands, so it's probably worth having one on stock. I think the last one was E. Yeah. Yes. We're getting like really consistent at having about X30 leaving level 1, which is pretty good.
I've never heard of April Festival. What is that one?
No.
It's like gender fluid, but with sexual identities. Oh, okay. Watermelon sexual because its flag looks like a watermelon. I love it.
Come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. How do I keep breaking multiplier? I thought I picked up multiplier again like 2 separate times on that run, and it kept giving me the bad sound effect for it, and it threw me off my rhythm. Damn it! I keep breaking multiplier in the stupidest ways today. But I guess that means we're really close if I'm like getting mad that we're not even like dying but breaking multiplier because I have like a 40x now. It's almost 2. I'm gonna go until 2:30 with this game, and then we'll probably either switch to something more chill in UFO 50 or some chill Bun 4 stuff. Just because I don't want to do like a more than a 4-hour grind session in this game. But like, we had actual a lot of PBs today. I had a distance PB and a score PB.
Good job.
Thanks.
You
And
don't get it. That's really good.
thanks. Yeah, I feel close, and
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's the kind of thing where if I don't get it today, I
Or,
just
like,
boot
you'll
it
get
up
pretty
again.
quick next time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
that's happened with a few
You might be,
Specialty
like, burning
games.
yourself out on it a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking kidding me, how did I spell that wrong? Fuck. These guys at the beginning of Wave 3 are just fucking over today. How did that green shot actually get off? I am disappointed that I died off of that.
My neck wants to pop and it won't.
Wait, what did I even die off of? I thought I died off of a meteor, but it looked like I killed it first. That's disappointing. Okay. I mean, even with the massive deaths at the start of Wave 3, we're like, okay.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry, little one. Oh, for drawing something that complicated and...
I just don't draw stuff that like overlaps like that. My brain's not good right now. I turned something purple that should have stayed red.
hit me, but whatever. Yellow ship's spread fucking sucks. Like, it covers a lot of ground, but it does, like, no damage.
I was so confused with this spot because it had two spots that needed to be this light red.
That makes
It
sense.
just looked so empty, and I'm like, what colors are supposed to go here?
Well, and your brain was probably trying to process it and not able to because it's the wrong color, so... Are you kidding me? How did I misspell? What? I got all of those ones where I had to drive backwards into the letters, and then the ones I drove forward I misspelled. Come on. I keep picking yellow shit. It's complicated. It's a shoot 'em up game where after you kill a guy, a letter tile spawns, and you have to like spell correctly to increase your multiplier to get enough points. Yep. This game design-wise is a little bit of a clusterfuck, but it ends up being fun to do if you can just do it. But
Did you like it?
I mean, the flow of it is fun once you're actually able to like do things the way that you want to, but getting to that point is kind of a lot. I'm sure someone has it in their favorites.
Party House?
I don't know who that person is, but I'm sure it's someone's favorite. I think we'll get one more run to wave 3 and then call it for the day on this. And switch over to something else. God, come on. How? How the hell did I kill those things in a different order? Okay. Guess I get really lucky that that guy still had a G there. I didn't see that bullet until it was too late. I don't understand what's happening. Sometimes the combo is just killing things differently. If I kill things in order, it's supposed to drop them in order, but I think like somehow the shots are killing the guys like slightly behind them first. I've never had this happen before and I'm a little concerned because I'm supposed to be able to go on autopilot for these perks. No, that was such a quick gag. I had no chance. All the letters were like right on top of me. That's fine, we'll keep going. That's not great, but we'll keep going. That gag was so fast too. There's like nothing I could do about it because they all shot out of like the same area that was like at the really like tail end of the screen. Alright. This will be the last run regardless of if we get to wave 3 or not here, so... I got really lucky. I didn't see that bullet. So it came like straight at me and somehow missed. Fuck, why did it fire that way? What? I mean, it got me, I guess. I was not anticipating it firing right there.
The relationship update, hold on. What? Well, I did miss a lot apparently. How do we go from blocked to back together?
You know what, honestly?
Wait, I apparently missed it.
Are you goddamn kidding me?
I've been very bad about it.
Alright, well, I said the last round of Wave 3 was going to be it for the day. I'm frustrated because I feel like we absolutely could have gotten this at any of our 4 hours of grinding this today, but that specific section of Wave 3 is kind of ridiculous. Like, everything else in Wave 3, now that I've been in Wave 3, like, all goddamn day, is honestly not, like, that bad. And, like, actually gives you enough of the tiles to quickly build back up if you do die. But that part specifically is, like, just you and whatever meteors, asteroids, or whatever get thrown at you. And, like, if you happen to get one of those, like, big meteors just, like, right in the middle of your stage, I'm not sure if that's what happened this time, but, like, just in general, like, there's, like, absolutely nothing you can do. Because, like, you gotta either go around it or through it. And the only thing that I've noticed that actually helps is that the missiles seem to go through the asteroids, which is why it's really important to keep the G's up and just keep the drones going. But, like, this game is kind of like a snowball effect, where, like, if you're already at the point where the drones are doing what you need to do, like, you're kind of fine. But, like, the second anything goes wrong, you lose the drones, you lose your combo, the guys start swarming, it's just, like, really easy to get overwhelmed. So I think with that, am I more in the mood? God, 200. Oh, that's 150. Okay. Officially almost up to 17 hours. It's now our 5th most played game. We're coming up on Camp 2 / Rock on Island cherry levels of grind for this, which I don't think is supposed to happen. I think you're just supposed to get lucky and get your 300k run real early, and we have not. Let me rephrase. We did get our 300k run, we just